Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing how to draw Max Dyer from Fortnite. We're going to get started in the center of our page with the lower edge of the brow. So let's move to the left side and draw a curve. Starting from the outside, we curve in and then down. Let's leave a gap in the center and do the same thing on the right. So we're going to line up the inside of the brow, curve up, and then out. On the inside, I just want to curve this in and up. Again, leaving a little space in between. Now let's move to the outside and draw on the top edge of the brow. Starting from the left, we're going to curve this out and then up. Now let's work our way in. Starting from this point, I'm going to curve this down and in. I'm going to pull that into right about there. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Starting from the top, curve down and then in. Now from here I want to curve in the opposite direction. We're going to go up and then out. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve, coming in and then down. Now we want to tuck the eyes in underneath the brow. So we're going to start on the left side. We're going to step in, draw a half circle, coming down to the bottom of the eye, and then we'll pull that in towards the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now let's add in the lower edge of the eye. Starting from the lower corner of the brow, curve around the eye, and just pull that down underneath. Now we're just going to pull that up towards the inside edge of the brow, curving underneath the eye and then in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to add a little bit of an eye bag on the inside. Starting from the inside of the eye, we're going to curve down and out on both sides. Now we're going to move to the outside and draw on the furry cheeks. About halfway down the side of this curve, we're going to go out and then down. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Going out and then down. Now back on the left side, I'm just going to hook this back in, going up and then down, and draw one more curve going out. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going up and then down, and then hooking that back out. From the end of the fur, we're going to curve in towards the muzzle. Starting on the left, we're going to go across. I'm just going to hook that down. Let's overlap the muzzle on top of the fur. From the left side, I'm going to step up and in, curve over that line and down. Do the same thing on the right side. Now I just want to connect these 2 points with a curve, coming down the bottom of the mouth and then back up. In the center of the muzzle, we're going to add the nose. So we're going to start on the left side, we're going to curve up in the middle, and then down on the right. We want to draw a short curve along the sides, coming down and in. Now from the left side, we're going to curve up towards the top of the nostril, and then down in the middle. Do the same thing on the right, curving up, and then down. Now let's add in the top row of teeth. We're going to start with the sides with 2 large fangs. Starting from the corner of the muzzle, curve down and in. Now we're just going to taper that back up. Do the opposite on the right side. Curving down and in, and then back up. Let's add 2 more fangs on the sides. Starting from the left, curve down and up. And do that again, coming up towards the middle. I'm going to draw 2 more in the opposite direction on the right side. Now let's add in the lower jaw. From the tip of the left fang, we're going to step out, curve down in the middle. Now we're just going to pull that back up on the right side. Let's add 4 small fangs along the bottom. Starting from the center, we're going to curve out and up towards the left, and then we'll taper that back down. We're going to do 1 more on the left side. Going up, and then down. Let's draw 2 on the right side. Going up in the opposite direction, then back down. Now we're going to add 2 large fangs pointing up on the sides. Starting from the side of this fang, we're going to step down, curve out and up. Now we're just going to pull this down in towards the bottom jaw, curving around and then in. Let's draw in the lower part of the jaw. We're going to step underneath this fang, just follow the curve of the mouth, coming down the middle, and then back up on the right. Now let's add in the furry jaw. Along this curve up here, we're going to step in, curve out, and then down. We'll do the the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to pull this up and in. To right about there. Now I'm going to draw one more point. Curving down and out. Now I just want to pull this in behind the lower jaw. Starting on the left, we're going to curve up and then down in behind the fang. Now we're going to move to the sides and draw on the ears. Along the side of the brow on the left, we curve out and up toward the top. Now we curve this down in behind the cheek. So start by coming down and then curving that in. Do the same thing on the right. Curving out and up, and down, and then in behind the cheek. Let's draw on the inside of the ear. Starting right where the cheek meets the eye, we're going to aim towards this point. Curving out and up. We're going to stop right about there. Now we're just going to follow the curve of the ear, coming down in behind the cheek. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting right here, we're going to curve up, aiming towards the tip of the ear, and follow the ear all the way down in behind the cheek. Now let's add in the headband in between the brow. Starting from the tip, we're going to step down. We're going to curve up and in towards the middle. We're going to leave a gap right in the center. We're going to add a V. Come down in the middle with a straight line. And go back up on the right. And we curve this down towards the right side, in behind the brow. Let's add in the bottom of the headband. From the inside corner of the brow, we're going to step up, curve up, and then down towards the right. Now let's move up and draw on the hair. From the brow, we're going to step up just above the headband, curve out, and then back in. Now we curve this down, across, and then down on the right side. Starting up here, we'll curve down, come straight across. I'm just going to pull that down in behind the headband on the inside edge of the brow. Let's layer the hair in behind. From the tip, we're going to step down, curve up and over towards the right. Now draw a short curve, coming down and back over. Now from this tip, I'm going to step back down again, curve out and up towards the right. Now I'm going to curve down towards the side. Come down, across. Now we're just going to pull that down to right about there. We're going to add one more spike. We're going to curve up and over. Now I just want to pull this back down in front of the front hair. Now in between the eyes, I just want to accentuate the brow. So we step over towards the left. We're just going to curve up towards the center. Now that we completed the head, let's work our way down the body. We're going to start with the inside edge of the vest, leaving a gap underneath the chin. We're going to start on the left side, curve out, and then down. Do the same thing on the right, curving out, and then down. Now we're going to add in the torn edge of the vest. Starting from here, we're going to go up in an angle, and come down an angle. Do the same thing on the right, going up, and then down. Now we're just going to draw one more angled line going up towards the side of the body. From here, we're going to curve up and in behind the jaw. Starting on the left, we're going to go up and then just hook that in. Let's draw in the collar. From the chin, we're going to step down and we're going to draw a curve going up and then down. And I'm just going to angle up and in underneath the chin. Let's do the same thing on the right. We're going to line this up, curve up and then down, and we'll angle straight up underneath the chin. Let's add a trim on the inside of the vest. Starting underneath the collar, we're going to step out. Just follow the same curve of the inside vest, coming down on both sides. Now we're going to draw on the side of the body. From this point of the vest, we're going to draw a straight line coming down. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve, coming down the middle, and then back up. I'm going to step up and just draw on the top edge of the belt, curving down, and then back up. Let's add the belt buckle, leaving a gap in the center. On the left and right side, we're going to draw 2 straight lines coming down. We're going to continue working down with the legs. In the center, we're going to step down, draw a curve from left to right, going up, and then down for the lower torso. Now we're going to leave a gap in the center. On the left side, we're going to curve out, and then back in. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now back on the left, we're going to curve out and down towards the heel. Now let's go back to the left side and draw on the foot. From the heel, we're going to start with a straight line going out. Now we're going to draw on the first claw. From here, we're going to curve up and then down. Now I'm going to connect these 2 points with a curve. Now let's layer 2 more claws in behind. Starting from the top of this claw, we're going to curve up and then down, and then we'll curve that in behind the front claw. We'll do that one more time. Starting from the top, curve out and down, and back in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Start with the bottom of the foot with a straight line. Now we're going to draw on the first claw, going up and then down. Now we'll connect these 2 points with a curve. Let's add 2 more claws. Let's go back to the left side. On top of this last claw, we're going to curve in and then up. We'll do the same thing on the right, curving in and then up. Now we're going to go up to the hips. We're going to curve out the side of the leg, going out and then back in towards the top of that line. Let's add a torn edge of the pant. Starting from this point, go up and down. We're just going to repeat this across towards the inside of the leg. Just draw one angle line going up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Start with that upside down V. Draw that twice. And then angle up inside the leg. We're going to add a large tear on the left thigh. Starting up here, we're going to angle down, go back up. Now we're going to curve with the leg coming down towards the bottom. Now let's curve across towards the inside. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve. Let's add another tear on this side. Starting at the top, curve down towards the inside, curve across. Now we'll connect these 2 points with a straight line. Now we're going to move up and draw on the arms. From the bottom of the vest, we're going to step up, curve out and down towards the wrist on the left and right side. Let's go back to the left side and draw on the hand. We're going to start with the thumb, with a small half circle. Now at the end of the thumb, we'll draw a bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, we curve down and up around that bracket. Step back down, curve down and up the second finger. Now on the side of the second finger, we're going to curve out the hand. I'm just going to pull that up to right about there. Now let's go over to the right side. We're going to start with that half circle for the thumb. Now here, I just want to connect these 2 points with a curve, going up towards the wrist. Now underneath the thumb, I'm going to curve down and up the first finger. At the bottom here, we're going to curve down and up the second finger. And then again, from the last finger, we're going to curve around and then back in towards the shoulder. Let's bump out the shoulder. On the left side, I'm going to start by curving up and then in behind the head. Let's add the glove on the right side. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, I'm going to curve down and up. Same with the second finger and then the third finger. Now we're going to step up from the wrist and draw the top edge of the glove, curving up and then across. Let's add that opening. From this curve, we're going to step down, follow that curve coming in to right about there. Draw a short angled line coming down. And we're going to draw that same curve going to the outside of the hand. Now let's move to the left side. We're going to start with that armor on the back of the hand. So starting on the outside, we're going to curve down and across the knuckles. Then we're going to angle up, going up with a short line. Then we're going to angle back out towards the outside of the arm. Let's leave a small gap, stepping up. Draw that same angled line coming in. Now we're going to curve with the arm, going up. And then with a straight line, we'll go out towards the outside of the arm. Now in between these 2 points, we're going to step in, draw a straight line to connect them. Let's add that band. From these corners, we're going to step in and draw 2 curves coming in towards the inside of the arm. Now I'm going to add 2 circles on the back of this armor. One on the left, and then one on the right. Now the last thing we're going to do is add the headband coming down along the side of the body. So along the side of the cheek, we're going to curve out, and then down. Now we're going to angle up with a straight line. Now we're going to taper this in behind the cheek. So the spacing gets a little bit narrower as we come in. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Max Dyer from Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.